a good exam, cracking a good exam can change your entire destiny. It can change the projectile of your career. So if something is that good, everyone will want it, right? Hence come competitive exam, the villain of today's talk. Now, I am Dr. Aayudh. Namaste. I have been teaching students for the past 14 years. I started mentoring students when I was 12 years old. I have taught hundreds of thousands of students. I have taught some students which were below average and tutored them into cracking some of the most difficult competitive examinations. The highlight of my career was when I taught a student who didn't know the table of 9, and within 8 months of vigorous tutorship, he cracked medical entrance examination, and today he is studying in a very good government medical college. So today I will talk about my secret formula of success. The secret formula which can really boost up your scores and you can crack any competitive exam using that formula. The formula is UPMAD. U-P-M-A-D. So what do UPMAD stand for? U is understanding the examination. No two humans and two exams are exactly alike. Like every person is different, every exam is also different. Some exams are concept based, some are based on craft learning and rotting, some exams are based on pattern analysis, another exams are based on like a time trial. So each exam is inherently different. So for preparing for different exams, you have to have a different sort of attitude and different sort of preparations. You need to understand your exam and prepare accordingly. Second is P. P is for practice. Let's take an example. There are two drivers, A and B. There are two human beings, A and B. A is an expert at making cars. He can build a Ferrari in less than a day. He has 10 years of experience making cars. Now come to B. B has 10 years of experience of driving a car. He is a very good driver. Now you need to hire a driver. Whom will you hire? A or B? I'll go with the B one because he has more experience in driving. Same is the difference between making notes and learning and practicing. In the exam you will face questions, not written notes. Exams are not based on learning, they are based on application of your learning. So you don't have to rot, you don't have to make notes. I have seen students making notes, then making short notes. Even 1 minute before examination, students are cramming up their notes. That won't really do them as much profit as will practice. You need to do a lot of practice and a lot of mock tests. So I'll talk to you for a bit. Why does this phenomenon happen? Generally, students are in fear of FOMO, fear of missing out. They think if they do not revise their notes again and again, they will miss out or skip a topic. That won't help their cause. And this is probably one of the biggest fears in most of the students. It is not true. Actually, it has been observed by my personal experience as well as many research that the real toppers practice a lot more than average students. So you need to increase your practice amount. You need to increase the number of questions you practice. If you forget a chapter, just do 50 questions. Practicing questions is the best way to learn and to revise. Next is M. UPMAD, M for mathematics. Nearly every competitive exam uses a little bit of mathematics, right? Some are purely based on mathematical calculation, others are based on mental ability or logical reasoning. Mathematics is inherently a part of most of the competitive exams. So how do we improve mathematics in an efficient way? Because calculation speed can really change your career. So how do we do it? So I'll give you one of the easiest way in which you can improve your mathematical abilities and increase your calculation speed relevant to your examination in the shortest way possible. Just take out a book which contains a lot of PYQs or previous year's questions and skip the questions part, come to the solutions part. Here you need to see where any question which has a lot of calculations, you need to do that calculation yourself. Just put your hand over here, hide the answer, do the calculation, examine and redo it again. After some time, your speed will increase. Then you need to start skipping steps. You need to start doing many calculations in your mind. After that, you need to start doing calculation without using any pen. Because The more time you write is the more time you lose in any competitive examination. So this is the most efficient way in which you can increase your mathematical abilities. Next is A. A is for attitude. I can write books and books about attitude, but just to summarize in one point, instead of making negative statements, ask questions. For example, if you say I don't understand physics, you won't understand physics because you have made a concluding statement over there. It's much better to ask question, how can I understand physics? Now we can work out a solution over here. So if you make a statement, I don't understand this subject or I cannot get good marks. So, or I am not happy in education, I feel bored when I'm studying. So you have made negative concluding statements over here. That will not help your case. It's much better to ask your question. Go to your mentor and ask them, how can I improve my score? How can I make my education more interesting? And it will change the way you look into the world. It will make your education more interesting. Last is D. D is for doubt. Be ruthless when asking any doubt. Be shameless when you are asking any doubt. Generally students are fearful. Suppose in a room full of 200 or 300 people, students fear that if I ask a doubt, other people will make fun of me or I'll feel embarrassed. No one cares about whether you are asking doubt or not. There is no small or big doubt. A doubt is a doubt. Death and doubt do not come announced. So ask any doubt that you want and that will really help your case. So this was UP MAD UpMed, my secret formula for success in any competitive examination. I am Dr. Aayudh. You can contact me on Instagram @Dr. Aayudh. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.